Well, Soldiers Organized Services sent out an SOS of their own today in desperate need for volunteers to drive hundreds of Marines from the airport out to 29 Palms.
KMIR-6 News anchor Thalia Hayden tells us now here in studio how they got back to base. Thalia.
Well, thanks to our local community, the Marines didn't have to wait long. The founder of SOS says within minutes of requesting drivers, the offers started pouring in. Hundreds of Marines like Christian Thomas are returning from their holiday break.
It was amazing. I got to see my brother, who I haven't seen for 2 years.
But when Thomas and the others arrived at Palm Springs International Airport, many had no way of getting back to the base in 29 Palms.
I had my friend who was supposed to come pick me up, but he had other engagements that he had to accommodate himself with. So I came and was like, hey, you need a ride? I was like, oh yeah.
SOS transports hundreds of Marines and their families on a monthly basis, but founder Erica Stone says they came up short.
Well, we planned for a pretty heavy push today. We had about 300 set up. Usually for everyone we have set up, we have an extra setup, but I didn't realize about all the luggage.
Since the luggage took up so much room in the cars, Stone says she desperately needed at least 60 more drivers. Thankfully, the troops had the USO to give them delicious food while they waited.
I had the burger and the hot dog, actually.
So far, we've already cooked about 600 hamburgers. We've gone through about 350 hot dogs, and we're set to feed about another 300 before the night's over. And we, as the USO Center, we're just here to make sure they're comfortable. We'll make sure they're happy and fed until they can get a ride and they can get back up to base.
So while the troops were eating, Stone was calling for help.
I sent an email out, saying we need some help. Everybody just jump in their cars and come down. Instantly, Thule Winery rented us 2 buses, big buses. Everybody just started saying, hey, we're in our cars, we're on our way to come down. And it's very emotional to know that it just takes one email and everybody's like, hey, we'll drop everything. We're on our way down to help our troops. Stone says hundreds more Marines are expected to return over the next few days, and SOS will need more volunteers to keep this service going. Even if you can't volunteer to drive, you can still help cover the cost of gas. So if you do want to help, we have the information on our website, KMIR6.com. Back to you.
All right, good.